Hello, welcome to row 18, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we've decided it is row 18
Yes.
of the Naughty Nitwits,
Mm-hmm.
and thank you for joining us. Thank you if you're a return viewer. We don't say that very often.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of ungrateful podcasters. Yeah, you get to watch us. We let you.
We let you into our little world.
Oh yeah, you're in our world now.
Yeah.
And if you're not careful, I might start stalking you, pursuing you.
She will. She'll pursue.
You. Yeah, I've noticed since our last episode when you said that about me
Yeah.
that my friends have dropped off.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, I was
People are scared of me.
They're running.
Don't
to the
let
hills.
her in. Hopefully she doesn't know too much about us
That's right.
yet.
Don't send her your address.
That and people requesting, hey, can I get the link to that predator map?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Because who doesn't want to know?
Do you still know? Do you still have one? I mean, do you have access
I don't.
to
Everyone does.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
you can totally. You can get that information.
See, I think it's better to not know. I think it would freak me out.
Oh no, it's good to know. But you know, the other side to that is that if they're already identified,
Mm-hmm.
you know it. It's the ones that you don't
Yeah.
know. The ones that haven't been identified
Well,
yet.
don't they say there's more that are unidentified?
Of course there
that,
are,
than
yeah.
there are known. So
never mind. It was funny in my head, and then when I almost there's an example of me actually editing myself.
That's good.
I started to say something
Self-editing.
and I stopped.
Nice.
Yeah.
Turning over new leaves.
Yes, exactly. And that.
Aw, you just got a message from
Yeah. Oh, Meg, you're so funny.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Nice.
Do I need to pause? Do you need to come through?
No.
Okay.
It's a Saturday, so everyone's home.
Yes, it is a Saturday. We're all here.
And we're not in my bathroom, so that's good.
No, we're going to tell you about her bathroom dream.
Nightmare.
But first, okay,
What is that?
this is a light.
Yes.
And because we hate to start something and not
Right.
follow through.
Yeah,
In case you guys, any of you, enjoyed having that deer in the
Blaring.
headlight look, you know, the light in your eyes last time we did this.
That was funny.
When we get done with our episode, I'm willing to do this.
Yeah.
I will turn on this light and I will just sit here for a little bit
Wow.
so that you can enjoy your
The
retinas
glow.
burning
Yes.
because of. Yeah, sorry about that.
You might have
guys.
gotten a little suntan too while we were sitting here with that light on. You know, that would be nice if
I
you could
don't-
get suntanned
Us?
and while the lights
it
on.
was behind us though.
Oh, that's true. And we have clothes on, so it's not like
Yes, we do.
yeah.
Okay, so that's thing one.
Okay.
And with a
Okay.
thing one, there must be a thing two, right?
Okay.
Because we live in a Dr. Seuss world.
I wish.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we've talked about our overuse of the word awesome.
Yes.
Right.
And in fact, when I first got here this morning, I was thinking I need to look at the thesaurus. 'Cause I wanna find some new words.
Spice Girl, you can have your little knitting games.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have our own game here.
All right.
Difference is that ours has nothing to do with knitting, and it's just between us. I had Rebecca
Oh, good.
make us a list.
Rebecca's very smart.
I said, make us a list. She's a word person.
Mm-hmm.
So make us a list of some words to use other than awesome.
Nice.
So, and I haven't read the list yet because I wanted it to be fair.
Fresh and
No, fair.
Oh, fair.
Yes.
Okay.
The only thing I did was kind of enlarge it because
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I get the bigger print because you're younger.
Yeah. Mhm.
You don't have to have it that small though.
Whoa, okay.
I know, it's like
Thank
nobody
you.
can read that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a list of words. Don't read them yet.
Okay.
Cheater.
All right. Not looking.
Remember when we were playing Phase 10, I think, when we were camping?
Yes.
Years ago, we were camping.
Yes.
RV camping, nonetheless. But
Yes.
and we were playing Phase 10,
Yep.
some card
Yep.
game. We weren't even drinking,
Yeah.
but we were getting progressively louder and
Yes.
louder. And the park ranger came and shut us down.
Mm-hmm.
And told us to be quiet. But anyway, at some point, she ruined my run or something, and I called her a word that rhymes with witch. Totally in love. I mean, it was a total term of endearment.
That's right.
Her daughter had such a problem with that for the longest time. I mean, she would always call me, she called me something.
I don't even know.
I don't remember what now, but
remember.
it was pretty funny because, yeah, I
She wasn't used to hearing that kind of language, you know. So
Says she. Anyway, so our word list.
Okay.
If we say awesome,
Yeah.
we lose a point.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to tally up later.
Okay.
But you get a point if you use any of these words.
Okay.
So
can I start now, or do I?
We better.
Now? Okay.
Yeah, we better look at. Let's read them.
Okay.
Magnificent, amazing, wonderful, exceptional, majestic, incredible, fantastic, lovely, excellent, awe-inspiring. That should count as 2.
Yes.
Fabulous, terrific, spectacular, marvelous, admirable, superb, splendid, delightful, divine, and pleasing. Okay?
Nice.
Game on, sister.
All right, game on.
Yeah.
Game on.
So, yeah, we have no excuse now to say awesome over and over again.
You just said it, so you lost a point.
No, because
you lost a point.
Listen to me.
You just said it.
No, I am talking about this awe-inspiring, spectacular, marvelous game.
Oh.
Okay?
That was very pleasing to hear you say all those words.
From this point on.
Okay, from this point on.
All right.
Okay. So who's going to keep track of our points? You are, or do we have to keep track of our own points?
I think that when I edit,
you'll keep track. Okay,
I'll count the points. But if you figure,
should I be here with you when you do
we
that?
better joint edit this time. You have access to watch it when we're done.
I do.
So you can count them up too.
Count.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've edited any of my
divine
and delightful words.
If you see any big, terrific gaps in the video, you'll know that I took exceptional effort.
You are so spectacular.
You are so divine. This is going to be a shorter episode, I think.
Oh, this is quite lovely.
We're going to be wonderfully exhausted.
We are going to marvelously annoy all of our viewers.
Absolutely superb.
This is such a splendid game.
Shut up.
We're going to annoy ourselves.
We'll totally annoy ourselves.
See, we're not used to sounding so intelligent and using all these lovely and fantastic
terrific
words. We're not used to this,
no,
so this is kind of odd. Yeah. But quite magnificent, too, at the same time.
And delightful.
Yes.
I'm feeling delighted.
And I'm very awe-inspired by all of this.
As
intellect.
You should be. Because you're
I should be sipping tea with my finger out or something, you know. It seems very, I don't know.
All right, did you still want to talk about your dream?
Well, it's so stupid. It was more of a nightmare. I just had, after last time's podcast.
You know what? Should we back up just a tad? Okay, the other day I was sewing.
Okay.
And I sent Leslie a message because out of the blue it just occurred to me that our backdrop here is really boring and ugly. It's just plain.
Yeah.
And so I sent her a message saying, I want to bring something out for our back, you know, so that behind us isn't so boring.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, that's a great idea, you know. But at the same time, my husband is texting me that he was soaked because he'd had to go work out in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
And so I had offered to bring him a change of clothes, and he's like, no, it's just the seat's wet now. So I said, oh, how about a towel? I can bring you a towel. I just said, how about a towel? Well, I accidentally sent it to Leslie.
Yes.
And so Leslie reads that I'm thinking of hanging a towel behind us for our podcast. And she, being the nice, lovely, fantastic, incredible person that she is, she says, I'd have to see it first. I'd have to see it first. If someone said that to me, I'd be like, are you high? We are not hanging a towel behind us. How about some tinfoil? Right? But no, she
We're kind of trashy.
She just nicely says, I'd have to see it first.
You never know. It could be a delightful towel with knitting on it or something.
A wonderful
You know
one.
what I mean?
Yes.
It could be. Then it might look really cool.
Right.
Oh. Was I supposed to say that?
Well,
it
cool,
could be superb.
No, you can say cool until we overuse cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We should have like a limit on how many times we can use those words.
We should.
But it could be incredible
to
have a towel behind us with knitting. So I don't know, or it could be a knitted towel.
That's
I don't know.
Amazing
you could have knitted an exceptional towel. So then that would be really neat to see behind us.
But I would never
I don't know.
So
I'd have to see it first.
But what I see is I'd have to see it first, and I think that's from my husband. And I'm thinking,
why do you
need to see a towel? What towel you'd be sitting on?
A towel is a towel.
What kind of towel do you think I'd bring you that you wouldn't want to sit on?
Exactly.
And then finally,
she's very picky about his towels.
Yeah, and she's totally not picky about what's hanging behind us. So.
I guess not.
finally I realized that I had sent the wrong message to the wrong person, and so then I'm just laughing, going, I really don't have a towel to hang behind us.
Funny.
So anyway, now you can commence with.
So anyway, I think after our last podcast with the lighting difficulties and then being, washed out with light, I had this dream that we had another issue with bad lighting, and so we ended up podcasting in my bathroom. And we decided to hang like a quilt over the mirror, the vanity mirror and stuff. And it was just so, I was like, we're podcasting in my bathroom.
And we had that picture of you on the toilet.
Yeah,
in one of our,
that's true.
So really,
that's
it's just all coming together.
It's all coming together. It's all making sense now.
It is all making sense.
Yeah.
And if you guys want us to podcast in the bathroom.
She has a beautiful bathroom, so we could be in the clawfoot tub. We could do that.
We could fill it with yarn.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Who knows?
Moving along.
Could be coming. We shall see. Your husband will really think that we are.
We would get some different adjectives thrown at us.
Superbly crazy.
Yes.
And
rightly so, perhaps.
Yes. Not admirable at all.
Okay. I think you're kind of cheating.
Why am I cheating?
I don't know.
I'm using them correctly, I think, as far as I know.
You are.
I'm sure you guys will correct us if we're.
No, they're nice.
They are nice.
Speaking of nice and the niceness of you guys.
Yes.
We wanted to point out behind us.
Yes.
Kind of. It's. I mean, it is behind us. It's just not centered. Yes. But we have this prize basket back here that has some stuff in it that we want to part with to give. We want to prize you.
Yes.
we want to
prize you. Gift you.
Gift you. You know, what is it when you win a prize? You're like,
I don't know.
I don't either. We want to make you win a prize.
Yeah.
We want to reward you.
To win a prize.
No. But we did some very scientific drawing of names and numbers.
Yes.
I mean, it was highly evolved.
Yes.
In the way that it was done.
It was terrific. It was
fabulous.
It was
fabulous.
It was.
Spectacular. And so, no, that has nothing to do with this. Mm-hmm. Let's move on to what does have to do with this.
Okay.
We decided and we're going to do this whenever we want. Mm-hmm. Our Ravelry thread, our Ravelry group, our introductions thread, Siri helped us choose number 147, which is Knit a Gal, Dawn. Mm-hmm. Dawn, contact me, and we're going to give you a prize. We are.
And I have to apologize, though, because Michelle just showed me today how on YouTube I can see comments. I never knew I could see comments. She was like, oh, did you read that comment on YouTube? Somebody said blah, blah. I'm like, I didn't know you could do that. So just today she showed me we have all these wonderful kind words said about us, and I've not replied to any of them because I never even knew they existed.
And so I have replied to some, but when I go into that section of YouTube, it always starts playing
the video, yes.
And then I think people in this house are going to think that I am so narcissistic
watching yourself.
that I just watch myself over and over again, which isn't that big a deal, really. But
not that far from the truth.
Right. I mean, you guys don't know how many.
You are pretty majestic, so...
Yes, and I'm admirable by myself.
You are.
Or
you like to admire yourself.
I like to admire myself.
Yeah.
Right. And so, yes, Knit a Gal. And then also, speaking of the YouTube videos, we don't know if maybe YouTube people that have commented there don't ravel. They don't Ravelry.
Don't ravel.
We hope you don't unravel.
Yes, please don't.
So we chose randomly from one of our episodes, and it turned out that we chose from Naughty Knitwits After Dark, or Naughty... whatever we did after dark, episode row 14. Rita, if you're watching us again.
Yeah, hopefully you've stuck with us through all of this.
Then contact me, and we're going to have a prize for you too.
Just because.
So that's that. And then one of the comments on there was a question from Dottie. And Dottie wanted to know how we knit. Continental or English, I think, was basically the question.
Yeah.
And we researched this because we weren't sure. We just do it.
Well, and everybody has their own form of continental or form of throwing. I used to be a thrower, and when my friend Angelique saw me knit, she was like, well, you don't throw. You kind of continental, but with your right hand. So I think everybody kind of has their own version, but we're both continental knitters.
We are continental knitters, but we probably, like you say, you probably both do it different.
Yeah, so exactly. And depending on what project I'm knitting, I'll sometimes knit with my right hand instead of my left hand. So
and I unknit with my right hand.
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah. I mean, I think you kind of have to.
Yeah,
but,
So it just depends on the yarn choice and the project.
Yeah.
And
you just don't want to commit, do you?
I don't want to commit.
So you're an amazing continental.
I definitely
knitter.
prefer continental, but some projects I don't know, the needle just goes through the yarn better if I'm knitting
Really
English style. Yeah. So
I would have to watch a video to even know, and I'm not good at mirroring what I'm seeing.
Oh.
So when I've like done those exercise classes where you have to step the way they step and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing.
So are you better at reading things?
No, I need to see it.
You have to see it?
I want to see it. I would like to see it.
Yeah.
Reading it's really hard for me in knitting. Some things it's fine, but in knitting I have a really hard time.
Me too. Mm-hmm. I have to have someone show me.
Yeah, the brioche thing was really... brioche knitting is really easy.
It is. It's so funny.
Are you doing it now?
Well, no. I'm at that point where I need to start, but I was watching his video this morning, and it's so easy, but I think I'm just so mentally like afraid I'm going to screw it up and then have to unknit that I haven't even started.
See, and I guess we'll get to that in our whips. So anyhow, another thing to mention, Wendy, woohoo! Remember Wendy from last week? Woohoo!
Yes.
She asked if it would be okay for us to inquire if there's anyone out there that wants to be a test knitter for a little baby sweater.
Oh, interesting.
And I'll have you looking at a photo. Okay. And I will link her Ravelry name. Mm-hmm. So if you or anyone else is interested, I don't know much beyond that.
I just never feel like I'm a good enough knitter.
Honey, you're a good enough knitter.
I've never tested it for anybody because I'm always scared they're going to like ask me to do some weird thing that I don't know what to do.
You would be just fine. The thing about, test knitting is fun if you're looking for projects to do.
Totally, especially baby knits.
When Leslie got here today and I had my table covered with project bags that I had taken out of the basket that's behind us, she says, "Are there whips in all of those?" Yeah, those are the whips that I've set aside for my current whips that I'm working on.
It was fantastic.
And I really, really so fabulously want to, there's so many, I really want to cast on the Lefty.
Yeah.
By Martina Baim, because Nick and Kim got me that kit for Christmas.
Oh, for it specifically?
Yes.
Oh, wow, nice.
I really want to get that going, and that won't be a big deal.
Yeah.
It'll be a fairly quick,
yeah.
And then I really want to do, there's so many, but I also really want to get that, what?
I used to, whenever you'd look down, it would be because you're looking at your show notes. Now you're looking at your list.
I know. And the thing is I still have a hard time reading it. It's incredible.
Good, I'll win then.
I know. I think you might.
What do I win? Do I win something?
It depends. If I win, it'll be something really cool and wonderful.
She'll probably just get something in the mail and be like, "Whoa, I didn't know that was coming.
I think this is going to be my prize." And if it's you, it'll be something, terrific, but maybe not awe-inspiring.
Okay. Yeah. Not as splendid.
Maybe we should do it so we can only use each of them once.
That's hard, though. I feel like I've already used all of them.
We have. That's what I'm saying. It would end the game sooner.
Yes, that's true.
And you guys might appreciate that.
That's true.
Because seriously, I'm already annoyed with it.
Me too. I'm already annoyed with the words. I feel like I'm done.
Should we be done for now?
Rebecca needs to give us more words.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to give us more words. Yeah, we should probably be done.
Okay.
It was pretty pleasing to do this.
But if we're about to say awesome, I think we should consult it.
Somebody should slap us. Yeah, I need to.
Somebody, or can I?
You can slap me.
Can I?
Yeah, you can slap me. All right.
Okay.
We draw the line at torture, but not slapping.
And I have to confess, okay, when I said I draw the line at torture, I meant like Saw kind of torture. If you consider Dexter torture, I'm all in. I love Dexter.
Yeah. Well, and he was doing good.
He was doing good. So he wasn't,
so we're into torture if it's for the betterment of other people.
If it's to make the world a better place, I say go. All in Dexter, the guy.
Go Dexter, the guy.
So.
Oh, boy.
Where are we at? Pottermore. Have you done the Pottermore? Have you chosen your house yet?
I haven't. I went on there, and I don't know if I was on the right site.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No offense,
She's my
but
techie.
it's not your strong point. And I'm totally not either.
One of my many not strong points.
No. I'm a Ravenclaw.
Are you?
Yeah.
Were you surprised, or did you...
I wasn't really sure. I just was glad I wasn't Slytherin.
Really? Okay. Some people are proud of being Slytherin.
I would feel dirty.
Would you?
I'm just kidding. If you're a Slytherin, it's okay. I mean, you have a house. Not my house.
That's right.
No, I'm just a Ravenclaw.
What do you think I'd be? Do you have a...
Maybe a Hufflepuff.
Maybe Hufflepuff.
No, I don't know. You kind of look like a Hufflepuff.
Do I?
Because they're cute.
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm a Ravenclaw.
Okay.
I want you to do it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll find
I'll
out.
have to do that.
We're going to find out. It's a fun little sorting hat thing.
I'm sure it is.
And, okay, this I did want to find out who said this. And I didn't have time because we were looking at so many things. Somebody suggested...
Yes.
And it had to do, they had been watching our Christmas episode where I have my bobble hat on.
Yes.
And we said something about rainbow sheep.
Yes.
She suggested that I Google rainbow sheep.
Okay.
And I just want to remind you, if you haven't watched all of our episodes, when I Google things, it usually goes down a road that
she doesn't want to go down.
I don't want to go down. So no, I have not Googled rainbow sheep.
Okay. That's
but I
might.
Good. Oh. Just because...
Somebody tells her to do it. She's
right.
Do it.
I'm just trying to comply with our viewer requests.
Yes, that's right.
So we're here to please.
I know.
You know,
And somebody else asked us a question about, not that we're in this segment, but I was just thinking somebody asked about doing a retreat or something, a knitting retreat.
Did someone really ask us that?
Yes.
Did I say anything about it?
I don't know if you did.
I might have already had a conversation about this.
Yeah. But you and I have kind of talked about that a little bit.
We have
about if we kind of would plan a knitting retreat.
We did talk about this, you and I, but I don't remember the comment, but that would be so awesome.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I said awesome. I'm so sorry.
My gosh.
Uh-oh, somebody's here.
Oh, boy.
That might be Rebecca. Dogs might bark in a moment.
Yeah.
Or they might not get out of bed for it. Who knows?
Be prepared.
And did you see the glasses fly?
Yeah. Did they fly?
Yes.
Did they fly? They didn't fly off your face, though, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's good.
They're attached.
That's good.
No, a knitting retreat would be really fantastic.
So fun. That'd be so fun.
Okay. You know what I did this last time since we last were here together?
What?
I took public transportation.
Wow.
Yeah. Twice.
Wow.
I rode the Max twice.
Did your car break down?
No.
Oh.
No.
It has to be something drastic
I know.
for you to take public transportation.
Well, Renata's birthday, she turned 17, and she's the vegan one, and she wanted to go to a restaurant downtown.
Yeah.
I didn't want to drive in traffic downtown, and so she said, well, and it might have even been a Friday. I think it was a Friday. So yeah, I wasn't going to get in traffic and deal with that. So we took Max.
Nice.
The train thing. I knit on Max.
Awesome.
I finally was one of those people. I'm telling the girls, I'm like, look at me, I'm knitting on public transportation.
So you're going to sell your cars now and just do Max all the time?
No, because you know what? It takes so long to get anywhere.
Does.
Which is fine if it's like you have to do it. Or you're doing it to go to a restaurant.
Right.
You don't want. Yeah. But I looked at Max to go up to the zoo. It was going to take an hour and a half each way.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
An hour and a half. In the car, it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
So parking's probably another 20. But no, I couldn't believe it. But it was so fun.
That's awesome.
And so we're sitting there, and this drunk guy, but nonetheless, this drunk, probably homeless guy gets up and says, well, the girls and I are sitting there laughing, and he says something to us, and I think he asks me if we're tripping.
Oh.
Like,
on something?
And I'm like,
it's probably not the first time you've been asked that.
Yeah, but not in a long time. And this time I wasn't. I'm just kidding. I'm like, well, what? Excuse me? He says, are you triplets?
Oh, okay.
And I'm like,
thank you.
Like,
Did you kiss him?
Nice. What do you think?
He's comparing you to teenagers. That's a compliment. Huge compliment.
From a drunk man that, No, he's lucky
you take him where you can get him.
I know, but I hope I'm never that desperate to truly be feeling good about that.
You'd be grateful.
I wasn't.
It's not desperate.
I was nice, though. I just said, yeah, funny.
Yeah, we
Sit
are.
down. Before you fall down.
Did you ask him if he was tripping?
Before I knock you down. No, I'm just kidding.
See, anyway. I should have taken Max today. My daughter turned 17 also, because Keely and Renata have birthdays that are only a couple days apart.
Yeah.
And she wanted to go downtown to Powell's Books, which is new and used bookstore in downtown Portland. Huge. And,
very cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. And we've been there before, but she wanted to go with a friend and stuff, so I took them down there and could not find any parking.
Oh, parking there's horrible.
And then I had Everett too, and I didn't have a stroller because it was with my sister, and I just thought the idea of carrying him 5 or 10 blocks.
You needed a little umbrella stroller just to keep handy.
I do. And so we ended up going to Salt and Straw, which was amazing. I had a bite of their ice cream.
We went there. It's so funny that you guys went to Powell's and then there, because one day Renata and Rebecca Renata wanted to go down there.
Yeah.
And we didn't want her just driving.
Right.
Because we're not really comfortable with that yet.
Yeah.
So after some drama, I ended up driving them, and we went to Powell's, and then we went to Salt and Straw, and then I went to Dublin Bay, and
nice.
they did stuff for a while. But, we've heard a lot about this ice cream place. I wasn't over the top, and I'm not dissing the place. It's a really cute place.
Totally.
And they have some odd kind of flavors and stuff. And so if that's your thing, that's your thing. But I wasn't over the top.
No, and I wasn't either. It's funny that you say that, because I was expecting, I had never been there before. My girls had been there before. My sister had taken them downtown one day. And so I was expecting amazing ice cream. And it's good. I mean, they got lavender and honey. So it's flavors that you couldn't normally find.
And if you're brave and will try that, that's great.
And it was really good. But I'm trying to do the paleo whatever thing, so I don't do dairy and stuff. So I had a bite of their ice cream, and it was really good. But I don't know. It was an ice cream place. It's on 23rd, which has amazing shops and fun. So it's a fun. It's it's a very neat Portland thing. And we went to this.
When I'm there, though, all I can think of is I want to get over to Dublin Bay.
See, and if I would have known that, I would have made them take me over there.
Yeah.
But
so what was the shop that you?
Well, we went to another shop. It was kind of like an Indian type shop. They have lots of oils, essential oils, and stuff like that. And I like their. They have this jasmine oil, and you kind of wear it like perfume. You kind of put it on and stuff. So I found some lavender. I have it on right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if you can smell it, but anyway, you just kind of roll it on, and it's supposed to be, calming and stuff.
Oh, do you feel more calm today?
I don't know.
I
was a little stressed about the words that we had to use.
Well, it's a good thing you had that on.
But I think maybe the lavender helped me out a lot.
I think it did.
Yes. But I like anything lavender personally. But anyway, we went there, and then we also went to Pip's Donuts, which
I have not been to yet.
You have to go there. Yeah. That's really good.
It's cute.
You would like it, and they have really good coffee drinks.
Are they little pipsqueak?
I mean, they're little. They're little. Yeah. In fact, I don't know if you have Keely on Instagram, but she posted a picture of the dozen. She got a free dozen because if you tell them it's your birthday, and she didn't have to show ID, but I would think you should.
She got a free dozen?
You get a free of their mini, of assorted variety. Renata should go because if it's within a week or something.
I think we're past that. She's March 8th. Okay. But Michael was just the 16th.
You should go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't even ask her for ID or anything, and they gave her a free dozen of their little donuts. So they're really good. Yeah. And it's a cute neighborhood, too.
There we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Setting you up again with some more...
If you're in Portland.
Information. Yep. Okay. Did we
Should we talk about what we're wearing? Because I never wear knitting on the podcast. You do. You're better at it than me. So I'm sure everybody knows what you're wearing because it's pretty popular.
And that is why I wore it, because everybody is doing the 3-color cashmere cowl. And I did this a little over a year ago.
Yeah, I love it.
I do too. You know what? The grocery girls are doing the shawl knit along now. Mm-hmm. I really wish I was participating in that with you guys. I really, but I mean, I just can't right now. But I want to do that shawl.
Yeah. Which shawl are they doing?
It's this pattern, but in a shawl.
Oh, the shawl. Yes. Right. Yes. Okay.
I really want to do that because, I mean, it was a really fun cowl to knit.
But see, I love cowls though, even better than I do. Shawls, thank you, because it stays on you.
It's true.
I'm always trying to readjust and trying to,
Yeah.
So it's really nice. It's really pretty.
Thank you.
It's super
This
soft.
was Miss Babs. And Jody or Tracy from the Grocery Girls didn't want their shaken, not stirred.
Oh, okay.
I love this, and it's so funny because they didn't really dig it personally.
Yeah,
and I get it. That's
the colors,
fine. Right?
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
But I love this, obviously so much because I used it in this.
Yeah.
And then the Lefty kit that I picked it's black, and then the complementary color is the shaken, not stirred.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And then the other day, I think it was Simply Sock Company posted some pictures of Miss Babs yarn, and it was saying which one, would you pick? And instantly I went to this one.
Yeah.
And it was shaken, not stirred. So apparently I really...
That's funny. You're drawn to that.
I'm very drawn to that color. So
one looks great with your other colors that you picked. Perfect.
Well, it was one of those that they pre-picked
out everything.
I don't
nice.
I don't do it well.
Nice.
I struggle when I'm coloring in my coloring book.
I know.
So and you are wearing.
Well, this is the shawl from one of my favorite books. It's The Journey. I've shown it before, I think, on the podcast.
Is that the campsite? Or no?
No, this is not the campsite. This is you'd think I'd remember because I've knit it twice now.
Is this the one you lost when you were drunk?
Yes. I wasn't drunk. Very funny. Onward. It's on the cover, and it's knit out of Quince & Company, which that's exactly what I did. I bought the same exact color, everything, because I am obsessed with Quince & Company. But yeah, the Onward shawl. And I just don't wear shawls very often because I usually always wear patterned shirts, and so I don't feel like they match. But this is like one of my only solid colored shawls that I have. So, and today it's beautiful outside, but not, I mean, it's probably 50, 55 degrees, I think.
It's shawl worthy if you're not
So
going
I feel
on a
like I
walk.
don't want to wear a coat.
Right.
But I felt like, oh, this is perfect because it'll keep me warm enough, you know. But
in my cold house.
Yeah, that's right. My nose is still running. But
is it really?
It is a little bit. Yeah,
oh, dear.
I don't know why.
Well, it's not like I turned the heat up or anything. Someone might have, though. I think it's plenty warm. But it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. No, it feels warm. I mean, my hands are still...
They're a little cold. They're a little cold, yes. If I start to doze off, just touch me with that sucker and I'll wake right up.
Wake up. But yeah, I love this shawl. It's one of my favorites. It's big, which I like. But yeah, I knit it twice because my sister and I went to a wine tasting. And
I wonder why I made the joke about you being drunk.
Yeah, it was a tasting though.
I thought I totally pulled that out of my whatever. But yeah,
no, I went to a wine tasting and I had knitted out of wool. I can't remember which yarn
lost
it
on
was.
Purpose, didn't you?
It was kind of scratchy.
Yeah.
But I loved it because I loved the color of it. It was a good neutral and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I think I left it there.
It's so sad when that happens. I think I've mentioned before that I lost my... It's by the Monkey Gal.
Oh.
I forget what it was called, darn it. Anyway.
Cookie A that did the monkey socks?
Oh, no. Her name on Ravelry has something to do with a monkey, like geometrical monkey.
Oh, okay.
Or I could be making that up. I don't know. But I think it has something to do with a monkey.
Interesting. Okay.
It's going to bug me now. Darn it. I'm going to look it up. But
yeah,
it was one that I had knit out of like the Ninth Doctor or something.
Oh, okay.
Black Trillium.
And it was a shawl?
It was a shawl, and I really liked it. And then I barely finished it, and it was gone.
Where'd you leave it, or do you know? You still don't know?
No, it's gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like, I have no idea. It's part of my past.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Are you're working? I should be working on my March socks, but I'm just sitting here because it's
these are my April socks.
We have not broken her, but that's fine because you know what? You're not doing anything by any set of rules.
That's right.
I'm
not following any kind of...
You're just knitting.
And it's funny because I told myself at the beginning of this year that I wasn't going to do a sock every month.
I remember you saying that.
Because I was like, I'm kind of done with that.
Yeah.
I did that last year. But it just naturally happens.
It does.
It's like you finish a pair of socks and you want to cast on another pair of socks.
Yeah. So really, those should be just called your number 4 socks.
There you go.
Because they're not April socks.
They're not April socks. And the thing is, I started these like months ago, and these were just my... If I have nothing else to do, I'll knit on them.
Right.
So,
I love that color.
I do too. I do too.
It's so fun.
So I don't know why I don't like them, but
those are the ones that you don't like.
I like them. I think they're pretty, but they're... I don't know. I
really like those colors. I must like blue and green right now.
I think so. It's got a hint of yellow, so it kind of looks Marchy because it's green for St. Patty's Day. So
I didn't wear any green on St. Patrick's Day.
My nails were green.
I
have a story to tell you later, but
is it not podcast worthy?
Well, I mean, we will talk about her, I think, on a future podcast, Lisa, that has coffee.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Okay. Guess you'll have to come back. Yeah. Alrighty. I have no... I do have whips. I have the same whips.
I was going to say.
Yeah. What? Yeah. No, I have way too many whips. I have my same socks.
Mm-hmm. I love that yarn. See that? I'm drawn to those colors. Like those colors, I don't know why.
This is the one that I kept stalking the people on the Ravelry thread saying, what color is that? I know, this is Desert Vista Dye Works. It's Zombody's Cold Outside. I like it a lot too, but this is really cute. So I have my Sucre cupcake on here.
Love it.
Yesterday when Tony was here, we were sitting outside for a while. He was playing, running around. I was sitting on the swing knitting. I figure if I don't really knit when he's here much, but if I can, I'm going to get in a couple rounds.
Definitely.
As soon as I pull these out of the bag, he spots this.
No.
He not only spots it, but is able to identify that it's a cupcake.
Nice.
Is that a cupcake? I go, yeah. So he says, I want it. I said, no, you can look at it, but it's mine. Grandma don't share.
Unless he knits. If you teach him to knit, then maybe he can have one.
Maybe someday. Yeah. So he looks at it and he's like, oh, I like that. I go, yeah, I like it too. Get your hands off it. So every now and then he wanted to come look at
The cupcake.
and then he wanted to take bites. Like pretend bites.
Yes,
Thankfully he wasn't putting his mouth on it, but he was doing the pretend. It was so adorable.
So did you go get cupcakes then after that?
No, but we did start talking about that cupcake place up in Oregon City. Fat Cupcake.
Best cupcakes ever.
Yeah.
That is a place that I feel like it's legit. Like, we were talking about ice cream and how, I think Fat Cupcake has amazing cupcakes.
Yeah, we went there on accident. Thought that it was still a bakery that I knew had been owned by some friends of ours, and I knew that they had sold it, but I didn't know that it was no longer the bakery that I thought it was. So we went up to get Rebecca's birthday cake a few weeks back, and it was this Fat Cupcake place. So the cupcakes that we got, I did get to try one, and then maybe like a bite of another. But it was like whatever the kids didn't take.
Yeah.
But I heard that they had like some with Reese's peanut butter cups inside, and so that's definitely something I wouldn't mind checking out again.
So good. And then they have savory ones too. So they have like bacon cupcake. I haven't tried any of those, but we've tried all their other ones.
I do love bacon.
I do too.
And I like bacon dipped in maple syrup, but I'm not sure that I want like the ones at Voodoo that have the bacon maple bars and stuff.
Yeah, those just look scary to me.
I'm just not into that.
I'm not either.
There was something else like that.
Or the ones with the cereal on top of them.
Oh, no thanks. I'm here again, I'm not a big Voodoo donut fan.
No, me either.
So
I know a lot of people are, but
a lot of people are. I'm not.
Yeah.
We were talking about donuts yesterday, weren't we? You and I?
I don't know.
Because I talked to you about that Big Ben place or whatever.
Yes,
There's
and I
this
hadn't heard of that
one.
place.
Yeah.
So I still can't picture where that place is at.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of in a not great. It's by the well, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
It's by the Baskin and Robbins, people.
Oh, okay.
Just where you'd expect a donut shop to be.
Nice. Of course.
Anyway, so these are my March Desert Vista Dye Work socks that I am almost to the point where I'm going to do the heel. And I think in honor of the Fish Lips Kiss Gal heel, because she has cancer and all that.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and do the Fish Lips Kiss Heel on these, even though I was trying to break my Fish Lips Kiss Heel obsession.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and do that one. I haven't done it in a few socks. So that's going to be that. And then what's really been eating up my time to where I'm behind on podcasts.
Right.
Because when I watch podcasts, I want to be like working on a sock that I can easily set down and take notes, because I'm always writing down things that I want to go then look up so that I can, do whatever.
Yes.
So I've been working on my exploration station, which means I don't
do anything
I don't
else.
really, I'm to the point now where I can watch TV.
Yeah.
But it has to be something fairly simple.
Yeah.
I did start my brioche.
Nice.
And I had the little visitor come and visit me.
Bummer.
What's funny is it was not that I messed up on the actual knitting.
Yeah.
What happened is these darn ends.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this is
where we're at. Unwoven ends.
One of the unwoven ends, when I turned, it's like you end up with these things kind of flipped around and stuff.
Yeah.
But also your working yarn is sometimes.
Yes.
And so I saw this strand and I was like, what's this doing here?
Oh, man.
And I was like, oh, what did I just do? Oh. Was that my working
right?
What the heck was that? So then I tried to unknit it. And I was thinking, this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I don't know, it just got bad. And it was unfixable. And so I ripped it all back, just rip, till I was just above the blue. Yeah. And then just stitch by stitch, I went and got it back. It was a pain.
Yeah,
it took me, it was just time consuming. It wasn't difficult. It just took the time.
Yeah, because the stitches aren't difficult.
No, it's just knitting and purling.
Yeah, it is.
So,
and slipping stitches. Yeah.
Yeah. My advice would stand that I have not completely followed. If you're getting tired, don't knit on it. Yeah. Because in some rows, you're doing like a yarn over slip burp or a yarn over slip bark.
Yes.
There's barf. I'm just going to say it's barf.
Which, it's funny because that trips me up. If they would just say, instead of burk or barf, whatever, if they would just say
purl or knit.
Purl and knit or slip, I would get that.
Because you know that you're going to be knitting or purling with that yarn over.
Yes, because I know that lingo.
Right. Well, then stick with that.
Yeah.
Just do that. But sometimes you're slipping and you're yarn overing it different. It's like,
right.
And so what I'm finding is I get kind of tired. And so then I'm doing my yarn over on the wrong side of the stitch.
Yeah.
So my first couple rows, I'm afraid of brioche is more like brioche seed stitch or something.
But I can't tell though because your yarn is busy.
I know, I know. And I'm kind of bummed about that.
Well, no, I think it's pretty, but it's just, I don't think you'd be able to see a mistake.
You can't tell anything about this. So in hindsight with this whole thing, I would not have put these two colors together for brioche because they're just muddied together. But on the other hand,
that's not one yarn. That's two different.
This is two different yarns.
Okay, gotcha. See, I was thinking it was just
it's these.
This, but yes, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Yep, it's tulip.
Okay.
And where's my bicycle or my bike, whatever.
I gotcha.
Yeah, and the upside to that is that being my first brioche project, nobody's going to see any mistakes in this because it just all looks like,
Yeah.
So when I do brioche again, which I will because I love the look. Yeah. I love the feel, and it's fine to do. Yeah. I'm definitely going to use very distinctable different yarns, and that would also help a lot when you're trying to read your stitches.
What you're doing. Yes.
So now that I've done, several rows, I can pretty much tell what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay, good.
If I've made a mistake on the other side and done the yarn over on the wrong side, I can kind of tell now.
Good.
And so I can proceed with it and stay in order. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed.
Would you also recommend weaving in ends as you're going, so you don't have ends sticking out?
What I did this time, and I don't even know that it was necessary, but I just to cover myself, I tied a little knot that hopefully I can get out to weave in. But I just tied a little knot so I'd know, don't knit with this one.
Good idea.
And I mean, you'd think you'd know because,
but it's tough though.
It is. Yeah. It's not attached to a ball of yarn. You'd think I'd know, you're not going to knit with this. But I did.
Oh, I did it too. Yeah. I did it too on earlier.
One of these.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
So all my ends from my wedges are weaved in.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just...
No, and it's funny because our last podcast, I was on the fence about whether I liked the shawl or not. And you had recommended weaving in the ends, and that made all the difference. Good. Once I weaved in the ends, I just felt like, it's not chaotic. It's not out of control. I like this a lot better. So as I've been going, I've started weaving in ends, and I'm now at the brioche part. So I need to start
The other thing about this one, I love working with this hedgehog is fabulous. I love it.
Super soft.
And I love the colors together. I mean, it's really pretty. But what does this look like? An Easter egg. I feel like I'm going to have an Easter egg on me.
Interesting.
And I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, Easter's coming.
I know, and then Easter's going to be gone. And
you can wear it that one day out of the year.
I don't know. They're not really my colors. They're not my colors. I just,
Yeah, but I kind of feel that way about mine too. I mean, I love all the yarns on their own. Yeah. But together, I'm kind of like, it's a little crazy.
Oh, I can't wait to see it then.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I see pictures of it or when I glance at it, I think it's awesome.
Oh, totally awesome. Yeah, when I see pictures, I'm just like, wow.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah. If I had used my other word, I would use it, but I'm not going to use it. So it's just wow.
It's just wow.
Yeah.
It's almost like put the sunglasses on wow, though.
Totally. But it's so...
bright.
Yeah. And cheerful and happy.
It is.
And unique. I won't have anything else like it.
True. And so I will wear it. I really will. It's just very...
exciting.
It's very exciting. It's very Easter egg-ish.
Yeah.
And so... This is a community service item, but I don't want to pull this out again.
Oh, that's adorable. Very cute.
From the Gnome Knitter.
Very cute.
Who I had as a swap partner for some swap. No, she wasn't my partner. That's who I had in that fiber share thing.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, in her little Etsy shop is this little peep, which I hate. I mean, like to eat a peep.
But to look at them, they're cute.
They're one of the most adorable things, but they're disgusting. If you eat them, I'm sorry, but don't. I could talk.
Yeah.
It's on
If Jan Ripley's watching, she loves peeps.
I know she does, and I don't think she watches us. And it's okay. I'm not saying you have disgusting taste. I'm just saying
we don't like
that they're disgusting. No. But they are. They're really
Easter
cute.
candy kind of is disgusting, though. If you think about Easter candy versus, like, Valentine's candy.
I don't know, because I love chocolate-covered marshmallows.
I love burnt marshmallows over
I
a
love
campfire.
burnt marshmallows too. Like
yeah,
you
and s'mores.
toast it for a really long time and get it brown.
See, I like it black.
No, I know, me too.
Yeah.
But you got to get it brown first
Okay.
so that the center is melted.
Okay.
And then char it and turn it black.
Yum.
That is some good stuff.
Oh man.
But that bar of soap does not smell like that.
Oh, it's
If it smelled like a
incredible.
burnt marshmallow, I'd be all
Campside.
Yeah, I would love it.
Oh man.
And you know what occurred to me today when I was showering?
Lots of things.
Lots of things. The soap.
Uh-huh.
I need some new soap.
Yeah.
And I thought, why don't I buy... I've bought Tuft Woolen's body soap before. I bought some like blueberry lemon or something.
Nice.
I don't want to smell like blueberry lemon.
You don't?
I liked it. It was good soap. But
Yeah.
I should buy the one that I like my knits to smell like.
There you go.
Yeah. Why have I never done that? I think it's the almond,
Yeah, a lot of people love the almond.
the
It smells
almond
really
one.
good.
Yeah.
Almond, is it vanilla almond or something
vanilla
like that?
almond or
Yeah.
something.
It
Yeah.
smells
So
really good.
hopefully by our next podcast, I'm gonna smell like a piece
There
of
you go.
hand knitted knit.
I've
Hand washed.
started wearing Lolo Bar all the time. My husband loves it. Like he kept saying, "What is that smell?" And I had him smell it, and he loves the skull candy.
Yeah.
That's from Tuft Woolens.
No, yeah, it is. You're
yeah,
right.
and then I've been wearing the
Winter's
your favorite.
Bliss?
Yes, he loves that
I love
one.
that one too. I was wearing that everywhere too. You know, just
Yeah,
taking it where.
me too.
Then I started breaking out in hives.
Really?
It's like too much.
Too much oil.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's like I can use it on my hands.
Yep.
And it's fine, but to put it on my arms and legs and stuff,
Interesting.
I
Okay.
just I got issues.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
One of many.
one of many issues that involve hives.
That's right.
That's
funny.
those are my whips that I've
Active
actually worked on. Yeah.
Progress. Nice. Well, I've just been doing my sock. It's funny, I had forgotten about it, and when I was putting all of my stuff together to bring to Michelle's, I was like, oh, I do have a sock on the needles already. So, but I don't think I've ever said what yarn it is. So I have another skein of
haven't.
it.
Oh, wow.
And it's
Oh, that stuff.
Shibui?
Yeah.
Shibui yarn? Is that what it is? Okay.
I have some
take
of
a look.
that.
Do you?
Or I had some of it.
I bought it at a yarn crawl, I think, 2 years ago, maybe, Portland
Yeah.
Yarn Crawl. But it's just their
Love those colors.
Fluids Anime is the color. And
I don't like that
it's-
name.
Yeah, that's
Fluids?
I think that's what it's called,
Anime.
right? Would that be the name? Colorway? Fluids Anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
it's 100% superwash merino.
Makes me think of body fluids. You know.
Yeah.
Let's not name our yarn after body fluids, okay?
Spit and
Urine. I mean, that wouldn't be urine because it's definitely not that color.
that's pretty.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, and it's really soft and squishy.
Is it knitting up soft?
Yeah,
No,
it's
like
very
a workhorse.
dense though.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
I mean,
dense.
It's going to be
Those will
warm
hold up good on socks,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's going to hold up really well. So I've been knitting those, and then the thing that's gotten the most work. Oh my goodness.
Do you want me to move this?
Sure, is
Would
my
that be
Cornwall Coast. I'm on the
Oh,
second
goodness.
skein. It has grown
I just love that.
huge. I mean, this thing is huge, like long. Like you can't even stretch it all the way out.
Aw.
So I'm curious how it'll block, like how big it's
Right.
going to be when it
You might need to borrow some
blocks.
blockers.
I know, I think so. So I'm almost to the,
So pretty.
I think, applied edging. I have like 12 more rows.
And you know what
or
I was
something,
thinking about
so-
after you were talking about
Yeah.
that applied edging thing? I like doing those.
See,
I think
you'll have
they're
to
fun.
show me because I was reading through it the other day and I was like, I can't. I think once I get to that point
Oh,
and
you'll be
reread
fine,
it,
yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, I just have to refresh my memory.
You use like
'cause
1 DPN.
I don't know.
to work on-
You'll have to look at
yeah.
it for me and see what you think. But I love it. I mean, it's been a fun knit. It's
That
kind
yarn was such a good pick.
Yeah, from
She doesn't have it anymore.
she does.
I looked.
From Bohemia Fibers.
Bohemia.
I love her stuff. Yeah, it's super beautiful. I just love the colors and yeah, I think I'll wear it a lot because I
think you
love
will
the
too.
navy blue and the orange. It's so pretty.
And that's great because that's totally like season neutral.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm just super curious how big it's going to be. It'll be really interesting. So I've been doing that, and then
You know, a lot of shawls go long like that.
yeah,
And I like that.
Yeah.
But they don't go down as far as I
that's
want.
what I'm curious. I'm curious when I block it. I know it's
Yeah.
going to be freakishly long, but I'm interested to see how much depth it has. So
If you know of a shawl pattern that, you know, is nice and long, but also goes down further than, you know, like, so
Yeah.
it really encompasses you. Will
yeah,
you let us know?
campsite.
Campside's one?
And I feel like this one's really deep.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
It's pretty deep.
Yeah, I might have to look into that one too.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you know of any, let me know, because I love shawls that just
Yeah.
really, and you know the one that I have hanging back here, that Six of Swords, when I first did it, it is. It's just that it's because it's got the jagged things. It does, but the more I've worn it, the more I love it. And now I wear it like every morning almost. I put it on. And
nice. That's what I do with my campsite. Yeah, if I'm cold in the evenings, I'll put my pajamas on. Yeah. And my campsite, I just put it over my shoulders. And it's just enough warmth to take the chill off.
It's nice.
It's perfect.
It is.
So here's my exploration station. I don't know if this is the right side or the wrong side.
Okay. That's another thing.
Yeah. I would mark it?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally mark it.
This is the right side.
I mean, you of course can figure it out, but when you're knitting, you want to not have to figure it out. You just want to know.
Yeah, you want to know.
And since you're not turning your work every time.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to mark that, baby.
So anyway.
I like it.
It'll be interesting. And then I think, so for the brioche, which 2 colors will I be using? Because I'm hoping I don't run into the same problem you do.
Well, you'll be using basically that and that, I think.
So that'll be interesting.
Wait. I think that and that, maybe.
Okay, so that'll be better. I guess there'll be more of a contrast. So anyway, I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
It is a fun knit.
And I don't know why I'm just paranoid to start the brioche, because I watched the video and I'm like, this is easy. It's not hard, but it's not. I think I'm just afraid of screwing it up and then having to.
I did end up, which I've never done before.
Yeah.
Using a lifeline.
Did you? Okay.
Not the first time. Yeah. But after I ripped it out once.
You kind of had to put it all back on.
I just decided, because even ripping it out and then putting it back on was super time consuming.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
Because you're not putting it back onto like just a knit row or something. You've got those yarn overs that barely, So I hope I don't need it. I hope I'm far enough along that I don't need to utilize that.
But at least you have that security of knowing it's there. If I need it, no problem.
I'm not going to unravel the whole shawl.
Yes. And you'll be able to easily get it right back, So that's, I should do that before I start, put a lifeline in.
I would.
Yeah.
Just
peace of mind.
Yeah.
And it's at a place where I know exactly where I'm at. Yes. So it's like, that's a perfect spot to put one in.
I'm really good at unknitting. I mean, I'm probably as good at unknitting as I am knitting, because I have made so many.
You're good at that.
You know, as I've made mistakes, I've made a lot of mistakes in my knitting, and I had to learn how to deal with it.
No, but you're way better at that than I am.
At unknitting?
Yeah, because I'm the type that if I make too bad of a mistake, I rip the whole dang thing out.
Yeah, I used to do that. I did that a lot, and it was necessity that I learned. But that said, and I could unknit. Because I understand the concept. It's just things get weird, I'm telling you.
They do.
Something got weird in there. Because it's the exploration station.
Well, especially if it's pattern. Like if it's just knit, no problem. All knit or purl, that's no big deal. But to me, if you're getting into yarn overs and all that, like when you did my... what was that called?
What was that called?
Oh my gosh. Brain fart.
We don't know. It was... You guys probably know.
My beautiful big thing.
The big thing.
The big thing. The huge thing.
That we liked.
That I loved so much.
Loved it a lot.
I haven't worn it. I thought about wearing it.
Lace knit. It was forever. Okay.
Anyway.
It'll come to us.
It'll come to us. But yeah, when you did that for me, I was like, God bless you.
And you did bless me, actually. You were very generous with an Etsy gift card.
Because I was like, there's no way.
I felt guilty taking it.
No, that was work.
But then I enjoyed it.
That was work. Because my brain was like, I cannot picture having hundreds of stitches. That's just insane. So you were brilliant at that.
Hey, that's not on our list.
You're the reason I finished it. Yeah. So anyway, I did those. And then I've just been doing more my newest sock blanket. I did another square, but that's
good for you.
Stupid and little, it's still a little baby blanket.
Got more knitting done than well, I did do. Well, I guess we're not on FOs anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I've started trying to knit more with Everett, watching him. Like if he's on the floor playing happily, I'll sit next to him on the floor and knit just a couple rows.
Totally.
So I'm trying to find times where I can. Yeah. And the girls are on spring break now, so they
can help with him.
They adore him, and they'll take him to their room and play with him, and so it's been nice. So they've been really helpful. Good. But they have said several times, Mom, I don't know how you do this all day, every day. Keely was walking with him downtown yesterday, and she was holding him, and I looked back, and all of a sudden he was like down half the waist. And I was like, Keely, pick him up. And she's like, Mom, he's heavy. I don't know how you walk with him, you know? And I'm like, I don't know, you just do it. Yeah. But it's just funny, It's, So I'm fitting and knitting when I can, so... Yeah.
Well, I made some bags. I was busy making
Fun.
those bags that I sent to Twigman.
Yes, Twigman. It's beautiful.
Because he's the one hosting the exploration station knit along.
Fun.
So I had told him I would be happy to donate a bag as a prize. Keeping in mind, that I'm not a bag maker. I'm not a professional bag maker. Well, no, I mean, I make bags, because I do it. That makes me one, right?
They're great. They're
okay.
great.
I mean, I am getting better.
Yeah.
And every time I do one, I learn something. But, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I've been spinning, too, a lot lately.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost done with another skein of yarn. I just have to finish up
cool.
spinning another bobbin, and then I'll ply them together, and then that'll be done. But I'm really trying to spin more.
Good.
And my drop spindle, I've been drop spindling. That's the other thing I can do with Everett, because he is fascinated with watching it spin.
I bet he is.
So that's been fun.
Yeah.
It's like I can do that with him sitting there. So.
Yeah, I don't really knit when Tony's here, because I feel like I should be playing with him and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But when I pulled it out, he was kind of like checking it out. Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, and I think with the weather getting a little bit better too, like he could be playing outside and happily playing, and you could be knitting, or go for a picnic. And
we were outside yesterday, and I'd cleaned up all the dog poop off the
I need to
lawn.
do that.
And so we're sitting there, and he said he wanted to go out on the grass, and I said, go for it. Go out on the grass.
Watch out for the lawn fudge.
No, but that was the thing.
It's all
cleaned
so
up.
It's good. Okay.
And helping find dog poop, he likes to do too.
Nice.
He likes to. I mean, he's not really pointing at dog poop. It's
he can
just
come to
whatever.
my house.
Yeah, no. I mean, he'll be pointing at dirt
Twigs.
or grass or twigs. But anyway, he tells me that he needs help, and I'm like, you don't need help going out on the grass. And I know you can do this. I have faith in
walk.
you.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I need help. I go, what? How could you possibly need help?
Yeah.
Going out on the grass.
Right.
He says, sweetie, I need help.
That's cute.
I'm like, sweetie?
Wow.
And I learned that that's something he's picking up from his mom.
Cute. That's
that was
so sweet.
So funny.
Aww.
Sweetie.
So what do you need help with?
I still don't. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm not. Go get on the grass.
Be independent.
So he went out, and I think
funny.
he just doesn't really. I don't know if we have him scared of dog poop.
Well, it is pretty scary. My husband hates it. In fact, today he was talking about mowing our lawn. We had to put a lawn in because our backyard used to be all deck, and we ripped it out because it was rotted, and so we haven't done a new deck yet. And so we planted grass. Anyway, he was telling me today that he might go out and mow, and he said, but I got to put my boots on because there's going to be tons of dog poo in the backyard. And I'm like, hey, if I wasn't podcasting, I'd be out there with you. Like, I'm excited to get the yard, nice. Her yard is amazing because my husband is phenomenal at yard work. I need to just hire him because I, in my head, have visions of a beautiful manicured yard, but my husband doesn't share those same visions as I do, and I don't know how to do it. I can think about it, but I don't know how to execute and make a beautiful yard. I can't picture that. I can picture it, but I can't execute it.
You don't have to
and he has little desire to have a manicured, chiseled yard. So, anyway, he told me he might go out and mow the yard, and I was getting excited because I was like, that's my love language. Go, please. Do acts of service for me. Go do that. I would be very happy if you went out and mowed the yard and did
We'll get back to you next.
Yeah, we'll see if that
episode.
happens.
We'll let you
I don't
know
if he accomplishes that.
Yeah.
We shall see. I hope so.
So where was
finished
that?
Objects?
Where is
Around
that?
Finished objects?
Yeah.
Because I think you
have none.
You have none. I just have a pair of socks which I didn't wash or block. Story of my life. I never wash them for you guys because I just wear them and don't wash them.
But you ultimately wash them.
Eventually, I will wash them. Okay. So they're a little big, which is good because my daughter Emmeline wears like a size 9.5,
right.
So they kind of don't fit on my sock block. There's lots of bagginess.
And do they fit her good?
Yep, they fit her
tried
great.
Them on?
Yep. And they fit me. Like, I don't mind wearing baggy socks.
Yeah.
I'll wear them anyway.
Around the house?
Yeah. Yep. And in some shoes.
Okay.
Okay. So Emmeline has lots of high heel shoes, which she doesn't wear. I don't even know why we bought them because she doesn't wear them. Because she's tall. She's like 5'7".
She is tall, yeah.
And she doesn't like to be taller than, she needs to be. And so I wear all of her shoes. But I'm an 8.5. So she's like a 9.5.
Okay, that works
so
for
I
you.
wear big socks and they fit fine. So anyway. But this is out of Knit Picks. They're Hawthorne fingering. And graffiti speckles. And I love this yarn.
I do too. I mean, it looks really pretty.
It's so pretty, and it's just speckly. And I did toe up, and I did a regular gusset,
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
And I did a twisted ribbing.
I like that twisted rib. What
like
did I
it
do
too.
that on? I did it
too.
on something and I really like it.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all I have finished.
Cool.
But those were my March socks, I think. So
Fabulous.
that's all I have finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. Sorry.
I'm hoping that shawl, Cornwall Coast, will be finished by next podcast because
And I will definitely
so close.
have finished socks by next time because I need to have them done in March.
Oh, right. Yes. Is this our last podcast of March?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I think so.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
Yeah, I'll have to look
I
at the
don't know.
calendar. I don't even know what today is.
19th? 19th?
18th or 19th.
Thursday was the 17th.
18th. So today's the
19th.
19th. Thanks for working through that with us. If you guys could just tell us.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
When we're
We could
sitting here.
Periscope, then they could tell us.
Can you see us periscoping?
Well, we pretty much, we kind of in a sense do that. We don't edit a ton.
No, we don't.
We're pretty much,
Obviously.
this is what it is.
I haven't actually watched any Periscope yet.
Okay.
So.
I've watched a couple. Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know. We'll see. But then we could interact with people.
That would
They
be
could
kind of
send
fun.
us comments and
You though,
feedback.
maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll look into it and just do like a one
Could
for
just
the
be an extra. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like-
see if anybody watches.
right. Yeah,
But we'd have to
maybe
let
we
them
will.
know so they could I think
Tune
tune
in.
in when we do it.
Pretend we're like
Yeah.
a shop update.
That's right.
Work with me here. All right. So community
fun.
service.
Community service. I did not do hardly anything. I feel
Good
like
for
I
you.
haven't. Well, not really, because I like buying stuff. But I feel like I haven't gone out to knit shops. I haven't gone on Etsy.
Well, you kind of did buy something just by coming over here today.
That's right. That's right. I did.
Yeah. Nutmeg Knits.
Who
our
love.
little nutmeg friend.
Our little shopper.
Our little shopper across the country had offered that she was going to be at some event where Volendine was going to be and asked if there was anything we wanted her to look for. Well, my first instinct would have been nah, because I'm good.
Yeah, right. Your first instinct to be buy everything, please.
But
Was that really your first instinct? Nah. No.
I don't know. Okay, Foxy Lady, which would be
Tiny paper foxes.
tiny paper foxes,
Just better.
and I'm not creeping on her.
What'd you
It's
call
just
her?
Foxy Lady.
She is foxy. She's cute.
I'm thinking, shush. I am thinking Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
Okay. I like Jimi Hendrix, and so she's Foxy Lady. She had a photo of her wearing the pattern that you bought, the Volendine pattern,
Yes.
the one that I
yes,
don't know how to
yes,
say.
Yes.
And okay, like in the pattern picture that you showed, it's fine.
It's beautiful.
But when I saw it on Foxy Lady, I was like, oh, I really like that.
Foxy Lady makes me think. What do you call me? What do you call me?
Behind your back?
Yeah. Like you have all these nicknames for people. Foxy
I know.
Lady.
I was thinking that. I don't really have one for you.
Spice Girl.
And Twig Man.
Twig Man.
I don't know. They just kind of come, if that's what pops into
What do
my
you call
head.
Nutmeg Knits? What do you call her?
Just Nutmeg.
Nutmeg? Okay.
Yeah.
We have a dog rolfing over.
He's like, I don't know what he's doing, really. He's just anxiously awaiting something.
We can't make eye contact.
I know.
He'll
I
come
know.
over here and jump on us.
He totally will. You've seen it happen. He's the dumb one.
Well, he is tiny. His brain is probably the size of a pea.
And then something
probably
happened to it. So, yeah, we have very low expectations. I'm sorry. I don't really have a...
Okay,
Something
that's
will
fine.
yeah.
I'm sure you'll come up with
Are
something.
you tearing
better.
up because I don't have a nickname for you?
Whenever I laugh, my eyes water. So if you
Yeah.
see me wiping my eyes, it's just because they water all the time. Anyway,
I
So-
saw it on her, and I
Yes.
just loved it. Excuse me. So I thought I would love to knit that in Dirty on Purpose. And so I might be knitting that. Oh, anyway, so she was at this thing.
yes,
And she was able to pick up the yarn that you wanted.
yes,
Leslie wanted the green.
which is the yarn she knit it out of.
Yeah. And I would love to have that too, but I don't need... I really liked that Dirty on Purpose.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
It is.
beautiful
It's a
yarn.
nice neutral-ish color.
It is.
And so you got that.
That
Thanks,
was so
Nutmeg.
sweet of her.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Stop it.
I think we need more personal shoppers. Although I love going shopping
I
for
love
yarn,
going shopping for
but
yarn.
it's really nice
Yeah,
to know that somebody
normally
can...
I would want to just go myself and stuff, but hey, it
Yeah.
worked out cool.
And then I have to mention we missed the Knit Girls. They were in town in Portland at one of our local knit shops, and we missed it.
We thought about going, but
So bummed.
it was there were some birthday conflicts.
Yeah, well, her husband's birthday, Keely's birthday. Yeah, it was crazy.
Next
I was
time,
bummed,
maybe.
though.
I'm sorry. You could have gone without me.
No, I know, and I thought about it, but
You
then
did?
I was like,
You actually thought about
I
going
actually
without
thought
me?
about going when you couldn't go. But then I felt bad because it was my daughter's birthday. It was actually my daughter's birthday that day. And so I was like, oh, I'm a horrible person to even think about going because it's my daughter's birthday. But we're kind of celebrating it tonight. So I was kind of justifying it like, well, we kind of already, we're going to celebrate it Saturday night. But it just came down to, I shouldn't. So I felt
We missed
bad.
out.
Yeah, I don't even know if they watch us, but I've watched them for years, and they're awesome. Everybody knows they're awesome, so.
2 points taken away from
gosh! But see, there's no other word to describe them.
Yes, there are. There's a whole list of them
I
right
know,
here.
but none of them are as, fabulous as that word.
You can't recover, okay? You just lost some points.
I thought we were done, though. We finished the game, right? Didn't you say that we're not doing
we weren't
anymore?
going to necessarily pick out words constantly, but I said if we were going to use that word, we should replace it. So.
And you were supposed to slap me. You didn't slap me. Slap me
that's
twice.
because I'm non-violent.
That's right. You draw the line of torture, but slapping, I don't know if you
I'll
can
do
see
that.
it. There you go. You flipped
I
me.
flipped her.
She flipped me. Well, speaking of like being obsessed or whatever with people, I had to pick up this shawl pattern because
like
for lots
this
of
one, too.
reasons. From Drea Renee Knits, and I think her name is that her real name? Andrea Mowry? I think. I mean, is that what that would be? Or would it be Drea Renee Knits?
Well, yeah, Andrea. She just took off the AM.
Yeah, so it's Andrea Mowry. But the yoga shawl. Oh my goodness. Okay, so
cute.
for lots of reasons I had to buy this. For one thing, I watched a video on how to wear it. And she is like the cutest thing since I don't even know what. So I kind of was like, she's just adorable. Adorable.
She's cute. Adorable.
See, that's a good word.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she is pretty...
You're not getting extra points for that.
No, but she is the cutest thing. I don't even know since when. So anyway, that was mainly the reason I bought it, was because the wearability. There's so many different ways to wear this shawl, and I don't even know if you call it. I mean, it's called a shawl, but to me, it's so much more than a shawl. I mean,
is it kind of like a poncho?
You can wear it as a poncho.
Yeah.
You can wear it as a shawl. You can wrap it. It has two different sides of buttons, and so you can button it in different ways to wear it different ways. And so I just thought this is the best thing since I don't even know what.
You could wear it as a papoose to keep your yarn.
Oh my gosh! You can put a baby in it, like a wrap. I mean, it's just it's incredible. And so, because she is so stinking cute and her pattern is incredible, I had to buy it.
Okay.
So,
You have thoroughly justified
I have no yarn for it.
Oh, that's not...
So I've been trying to find yarn that is inexpensive because I was adding up Brooklyn Tweed Loft, which is what they used for it, and it was like $88, and I was like, oh.
Is it a fingering?
It's a fingering.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, but I like the tweedy.
one.
I like the tweedy look, though, because that's what they use, Brooklyn Tweed Loft, and I like that tweed look. So I thought, I know I'll love this yarn. But I'm trying to think, can I buy some Quince & Co.? But I don't know if they have a tweedy yarn, so I don't know.
This is the one that I got the harebrained idea that I haven't completely dropped.
Okay.
Of instead of doing the sock blanket, using sock remnants.
That would be interesting.
It would be.
And lots of ends to weave
It
in.
could be either interesting or a horrible
Chaotic.
idea. Yes.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know. And I feel
know
stupid even thinking about knitting this right now because I'm like, summer's coming and this thing's going to be big and warm sitting on my lap. But I want to have it for the first day of fall. Like I'm that obsessed with
knit it
this
when
pattern.
you're in air conditioning.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's your indoor summer knitting.
So I want to cast it on soon, but I've been just trying to find yarn. So if anybody knows of any inexpensive, but good quality, which I don't know if that's even possible.
And how many yards do you need?
Well, I need 1,650 yards.
It's a lot of
yards.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I might. The good thing about Quince & Co. is I feel like you can buy when I knit my cardigan a ways back, I just went and bought 2 skeins of their yarn, and then I'd go back when I used them up and get 2 more skeins of that color because their colorways are pretty secure. I mean, they don't change that drastically.
And are you going to knit it in a solid?
Probably.
Like, so it's not like you're having, I mean, I think that's easier to do.
Totally. And so part of me is like, should I just buy a couple skeins of the Brooklyn tweed and then just add to it there is a Portland shop that does sell Brooklyn tweed. I can't remember which one it is. So I could actually go in and
and look at it.
Yeah,
that's
and feel it. I'd like
to
feel it because I want to see if it's really rough or if it is smooth.
And because tweed to me always, I'm afraid that tweed's going to be rough.
Yeah, so I want to go feel it before I make a purchase of it. So we'll see.
Cool.
But I had to buy that one. And then I did buy this pattern here too, the 3-color cashmere shawl.
You got the shawl or the cowl?
The cowl.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sorry. Yes,
no,
I bought the cowl. So I don't know when I'm going to knit that. I have a couple, I don't know. I'm bad at picking colors and putting them together. So I keep mixing and matching different yarns.
There's lots of websites that are out there that help you with that. Even if you don't buy the yarn from that place, you can get lots. Or go on Ravelry. That's what I do.
That's true.
I go on Ravelry and look.
Yeah. But anyway, what about you? Go ahead. That's all I purchased.
Okay, so you
just patterns.
All right. Well, I showed my little progress keeper, and okay, I either had a really good idea or a really bad idea, and it might be a little bit of both.
Yeah.
But you know how sometimes, every now and then, I make a purchase online?
Every now and then? Do we need your husband to come in here to tell us how often you do it?
No, but he is part of this.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
He supports this, or he's just...
Okay, here's the thing. This is what I did. This was
either Confession time.
This was either my burst of really good idea or my... What the hell were you
Worst
thinking?
idea ever?
Right.
Okay,
so you know that yarn that I ordered from the Artistic Yarn by Abby?
Yes.
The circus yarn that
gorgeous.
I love. I absolutely love that yarn. When it arrived, and I decided to do this before it even got here because, this could be a long story or it could just be a short story. Okay, I'll go for long. That's how I do it. That's just how I am. Ramble
Makes
away.
The story better.
Right. I have sleep problems, and I've been going to a sleep doctor for years. And so I had an appointment the other day, and I went. And one of the things I said was, I know if I lost my weight, my sleep apnea would be better.
Yeah.
I had it when I was thin. It's just, it's a genetic thing, but it's obviously it's worse when you're heavy. So he told me it'd been a couple of years since I'd been in, and he said, well, I gained a bunch of weight, but you didn't know that because I hadn't seen you, but I lost it. I went to this doctor, and he starts telling me about this doctor that he went to and how great she was and how she had a private practice, but she decided to do this whole weight loss thing and stuff. He was really talking her up. And so I thought, awesome, I'm going to, if I need a push from a different, a different source,
Right.
So I was really excited. I made an appointment. I was really hanging my, this is,
the key
because it's got to be something besides what I already know, right? So the day of the appointment, I think, I should go on and get the forms that, how you always fill out forms before you go, right?
Stuff, yeah.
So I get on my laptop and I pull it up, and I won't even name it, primarily because I don't remember what it's called, but it's one of those things that's like a national, it was like OregonWeightLoss.com or something.
Okay.
And it's it's one of those places, and if you've used it and had success, I support anything whatever works, fabulous. But it's one of those places that you go, and then they suck you for every penny they can get by all these tests and then they push products on you. And the reason I'm saying this is because I read reviews from places other than their website. Okay. Once I saw what it was, when I realized it wasn't just a doctor, it was this place that, they have them in every state, and, it just, it's not like Nutrisystem or anything. It's just one of those places that, I don't know, I just felt like, I felt really disappointed. Like, would you get a kickback for every person that you send? Because when I was in the other day picking something up, I heard someone else, and here's so-and-so's, their little pamphlet, and I thought,
so what do they do at this place? Like, just a bunch of testing to see what food you should eat?
Right, there's that whole thing, the whole whatever, you lose, because of your type, you lose better this way and that way, but it's also, they meet with you,
counseling type thing,
like maybe, counseling, products. What I read a lot, anytime there's products involved, I'm apprehensive. Yeah. Even though I like Weight Watchers.
Yeah.
you don't have to buy their stuff.
Have you ever heard that book, Eat Right for Your Blood Type?
I've heard of it. I haven't read it.
It's interesting because my blood type, they say I need meat, and it's just interesting doing this whole paleo thing because I have way more energy than I did doing Weight Watchers, and I'm eating chicken, good meat, not like farm raised, they've had a good life type of chicken, so I'm eating that kind of chicken.
It was a good life till they were
until they
fried.
were killed. Yeah.
No, I know you're not.
But it's just funny because but it's interesting because my mother-in-law said, well, I can see why you've lost weight. It's because you're eating the right foods for your blood type. And I don't know if I believe all of it.
Right.
But I definitely feel like I'm not as cold as I used to be. I mean, I used to be freezing. No, but it's like I don't feel cold. I mean, I don't feel cold, internally.
Your heart is ice.
Yeah. It's interesting. I've just noticed subtle little things that are different from when I did Weight Watchers that I feel better.
Yeah.
And I'm eating a ton of food.
I'll look at it.
Weird.
But anyway, to me, it was just disappointing it was a reality, a dose of reality. Like, what am I thinking?
So you canceled your appointment?
I did. I canceled my appointment because I just felt like I just need to, I know how to lose weight.
And you're doing it. You're exercising, which is really good.
Got back into the gym, but
awesome.
Not as much as I should. But anyway, the whole point to all of that was I decided that this precious yarn that was coming that I love so much, I didn't even open it when it got here. I wrote a number on it and I gave it to my husband and said, keep this until I tell you that. So when I lose 8 pounds.
Wow, nice. Good for you.
I will take that yarn.
That's
and
awesome.
It's funny because I know what it is and I know that I really want it.
Exactly.
And so it's been far more motivating to me until the last day. But we all have those days.
Totally.
Whatever. But yeah, it's like, I know that I want it, and so it's helping me
be motivated. Think about it. Yeah,
I want that yarn. It's not like saying, well, when you lose 10 pounds, you can go get something.
Right.
Well, duh, I know I can do that.
Totally.
But I got it already, and I can't have it.
It's waiting for you.
And it's I think it's another thing to help me with that whole instant gratification thing, because that's what the online shopping. I mean, it's like almost instant gratification, and so. Now as I'm sitting here looking at stuff online and I'm thinking, well, if I'm just going to have to hand it over, and I mean, this is a self-imposed thing, but I think if I'm just going to have to hand it over, I don't want to buy it because I want it now.
Right.
So I know it's silly, but that's...
No, if it helps. I mean, I'm that way with clothes. When I was starting to lose weight, I did that. I was like, okay, if I lose 5 more pounds, I can go pick out a new shirt because I love clothing.
Yeah.
And so I looked at that as my motivation,
And that, when I do start actually losing weight, my husband's doing this project down in the basement, and I have so many clothes down there. Yeah. When we moved here 2 years ago, some of my boxes actually say, lose 10 pounds and then try.
Yeah.
And lose, Well, I finally went through the other day, and just, for one thing, because I used to wear very colorful, floral, print type stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I am totally trying to go with solid colors,
Yeah.
all for the knitting,
Yeah.
all for the knits. So I filled bags and bags and bags of clothes that not only do they not fit, but when they do fit, I don't want to wear them anymore.
See, I finally got rid of, just the other day, all my big jeans.
Yeah.
And that was hard because I've been there before where I've lost the weight and then gained it right back.
Yeah.
And had to get back into those jeans. And so it was very... scary
leap of faith
to feel like, okay, I'm saying I'm not going to be that weight again.
Yes.
I'm not going to be unhealthy. But it was interesting. I went out to dinner last night with our mutual friend Jessica and Eric.
Oh.
We went to a Scottish pub. It's like our favorite restaurant. And anyway, since it's near St. Paddy's Day, they were playing live music, and it was a whole lot of music to my ears. Anyway, I ordered like a Reuben sandwich, and I went all out. I was like, it's a fun night, and I had some wine, a glass of wine, and it was just funny because when I got home, I just didn't feel good. Oh. It's like I could feel my heart racing. It's interesting when you don't eat healthy, and I'm not saying I eat unhealthy.
No, I know what you mean.
Once a week, I'm not like a stickler for can't eat cake or whatever. But it's just interesting how your body reacts.
It does. Because when I do go, I get myself away from the sugar for a day or two, because I mean, it's a total addiction.
Totally.
And then I eat it again, I do instantly feel my heart racing.
Exactly, yeah.
That's not good.
No. And I didn't, and it was funny because after I had the sandwich, I was like, it really wasn't worth it. I mean, I could have just as easily had a really good salad and felt like, oh, I got my veggies in. I'm getting some good chicken in or something. You know, I would have felt better. But oh well.
So I can't show you the sock yarn that I love, and there's
Bummer.
something else that I can't show you till I lose even more.
Maybe you should do that every time you get mail. Just give it to Michael and say, I can't.
Well, yes, but within reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not get carried away here. I still have to live, okay? I have to have a reason to go on every day.
Exactly. I don't want you sinking into a depression.
Exactly. So one thing that I got from, because we were gifted from Wool and Thimble,
yes,
sweetheart,
yes,
sent us some bags.
Mm-hmm.
She sent Leslie and I a bag, and then one for a giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
So we are gonna get to that.
Totally.
But when I visited her Etsy shop, she had the cutest bag. It was different, and it's like this round bag.
Sweet.
And it opens up. It doesn't open probably as much as I would like it if it opened just a tad bit more, but it's okay. I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
Opens like that.
It's like a little bowl.
It's like a little bowl.
That's
and
neat.
she only had 2 in her shop, and I asked her, do you not like making those anymore? And because I don't want to show it on the podcast if you have no interest in making them.
Right.
And she said no, she would. So you could either have a project in it, but what I have right now are just a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just random stuff that, you know.
Yeah. I love the colors. Those are like,
yeah.
I love yellow, purple, and gray.
Yeah,
like,
it's great.
Really pretty colors.
So I might at some point use it, and it'll definitely close up enough to where even that stuff's not going to fall out.
Nice.
But I might use it for a project at some point, but I like it right now as just
Really pretty.
for stuff, because I have so much, you know, little stuff.
And can you have it dangling on your wrist?
No.
Or does it not close?
It
Okay.
does not do that. And
Okay.
so...
Because I love bags like that.
I
that
do.
You can...
I guess you could
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Totally. Your yarn would come through.
Yeah, you could.
Okay. Because I love walking
Yes,
around. And,
I do too.
Yeah.
So that would work for like a one sock. I usually, you know, a lot of times I keep my socks together, but that could totally. So yeah, this will get some different use.
Yeah.
This will get project use and stuff use.
Well, I love just the bowl idea too.
I do too.
That's really pretty.
And what I liked is on her website it showed a picture of somebody sitting there with it just open next to them, just part way.
Yeah.
I just feel like, okay, just my opinion. If it opened just a tad bit more.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more, honey.
Which you would just need longer string to make it open more.
Probably.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
it would need is longer.
Or maybe I just need to, oh, you know what? No, it's not just, oh, that might have helped.
What did you do?
I kind of,
Spread it apart.
I got it. But yeah, maybe just, well, I think probably like that it keeps good form.
Right, because otherwise if it opened too much,
just
it would
be-
just
yeah,
fall open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, it would be great for if you're sitting out somewhere knitting on a park bench,
Yeah.
as we all so often do. And I was thinking that because we live right on the river.
Oh, right.
And I was thinking, why don't I ever take my knitting out to the
Totally.
river and sit
Totally.
there and knit?
Yeah.
Well, this might be the bag to do it with.
Yep.
And
yep.
then be real easy to just,
And it would keep your yarn clean
Yes.
because it's in a,
Yeah.
you know, it's inside there. Yeah. I think
so
that's a good
Wool
idea.
and Thimble.
Yes.
And she gave us,
Yes.
she sent these bags, and I opened them up, and I got so excited because it was a Wonder Woman bag,
So cool.
and that bag, and then another one. But so I sent her a message and I asked her, I said, did you have a specific idea about these bags, you know? And she was so sweet. She said, well, I did Wonder Woman for you because, you know, you can do what you want, but I did Wonder Woman for you because I know you like Wonder Woman. And those seem to be Leslie's colors.
Yes, and it's orange inside
Well,
because
how
she said
thoughtful
she
is
knew I
that?
loved orange. and
Isn't
I
that
do.
so sweet? Thank
So
you.
pretty. Oh, I love this bag.
I do. I love mine
it.
too. And mine has polka dots.
Perfect.
I love polka dots.
Perfect.
And then she also sent us
Yep.
some of the cute little project savers.
Which I love. I only have one. In fact, I have one of yours I
Good.
need to return to you, but I only have one of those. So when
Good.
she sent that, I was like, that's so awesome. Incredible. See?
You lose half a point. Wool and Thimble.
I don't know where mine is. It's down here somewhere, but
yeah.
it looks just like this. But it's, oh, I love it. I just love the colors. It's so pretty. So
It
pretty.
is very pretty.
Oh,
Now the bag
Love
that
it.
she sent as a prize,
which is also,
very cute.
oh,
It's a little smaller size. It's a perfect little sock size or hat size. Adorable.
oh,
And
very cute.
oh, and it's got a cute little beaded
Yes.
There we go.
Zipper pull.
There we go. Let's open that up.
Anyway. Oh wow, the fabric inside is so
very
sweet.
Cute. Very cute. So we'll have our thread open for her for 2 weeks until we pop. Oh my gosh, look at that!
I know, it has a squirrel.
It's got a little squirrel eating a nut.
And I love the bird.
Or holding a nut
There's a
or
bird
something.
on it too.
Yeah,
right there, sweet little bird.
So
it's
cute.
so spring-like.
Little fox and a deer.
So cute. I love it.
Little mushrooms. Okay. Anyway,
we might have to keep it.
Back at you. Really cute. So, in the thread, you're going to go to her Etsy shop, which will be linked, and tell us your favorite bag, and then we'll draw a winner.
If you can, because there's so many cute ones in there.
Yeah.
If they can tell, yeah.
Yeah. So very cute. So thank you so much
Very
for
sweet.
sending us that, and we love to be able to give giveaways. Everybody loves giveawe's. It's
Totally.
a win-win for everyone because
Yeah.
as podcasters, it's fun for us. I mean, it really is fun. And for viewers, well, we're viewers. We like to, and then for business people,
Right.
it's a great way to get your product out there.
Totally.
And so what we're saying here is, if you want us to take something off your hands as a prize.
That's right. Yeah.
You don't have to
We
send
are
us
happy
something.
to do that.
It's not. I mean, this was just super sweet that she sent us something too, but we don't
Same with
expect
Bags by
that.
Awesome Granny. Yeah, it was so
totally don't
generous.
expect that. But it's super sweet. But if you want us, if you want us to use one of your objects,
use it and enjoy it and love on it, we're happy to do that.
yeah, to send to someone to give as a giveaway.
Yes.
Because we're givers.
We are.
Say it every week.
That's right.
Well, we don't even get together every week, but if we did, I'd say it weekly.
Yeah.
We're givers.
You're more of a giver than I am.
No, I'm totally joking, you dork.
are.
You're a very
You are.
giving person.
No.
And I was just
You're way more
joking.
giving.
Like, send us stuff.
Yeah.
Give it away. No,
That's
just
right.
kidding.
Or we'll keep it if we can't part with it. No.
Yeah, let's see.
No, we love to give stuff
We
because it just
do.
shows our appreciation. We love, when I was looking at the comments today just on our YouTube channel, I told Michelle, I can't believe I haven't seen any of these. Like,
Sorry.
they're so kind and so sweet. And the fact that people take time, and I'm not good with words. I'm not good with, writing comments. I always tell Michelle, you're so much better at putting words down and, your grammar's better. I'm not good at that kind of stuff, but it just means so much to read all you guys' sweet comments and
It really does.
feedback.
Yep.
It makes my day. I'll read them to my husband. I'm like, can you believe they said this? Like, they don't even, you guys know us. You're getting to know us totally, but it's just so sweet.
I know, because people in our real life, they don't talk to us nicely.
Right.
When's the last time someone face to face said anything nice to you?
My husband.
Okay, whatever.
But
Oh, speaking of which, I think your husband's here.
you might be to drop off Keely because we have hair appointments at 2.
Oh, what time is it?
I don't know what time.
Do you have a watch?
On my phone.
We couldn't possibly be at 2 o'clock.
It's 1:36.
And your appointment's at 2?
Yeah.
Are we going to have to do a part 2?
I don't know.
Do we?
I don't know.
Well, because we have some prizes.
Yes, we do.
Do we? Or don't we?
Do we have
We
prizes?
might not. We don't. We don't have anything to go for. We're telling you to go to Wool and Thimble to, sorry, you're getting the whole treatment today.
Yeah.
We were going to have another one, but we'll do that next time.
Yes.
We'll do the other bag next time.
Yes.
And so I was going to talk real quick about, and I can do this next
No,
time.
you can do it real quick.
I don't, you don't want to be late for a hair appointment. That is important business.
It is.
Yeah.
Getting it chopped and colored. So,
yeah, we have to take care of that kind of stuff. So I think that that's good enough. Oh, except I have to show this off.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I saw that today and I
Yes.
was like, Michelle, did you get a new bag? She was like,
I kind of did.
Oh.
So this was one, I had seen this on the Knitfomaniacs blog, a picture of.
You can say her name now. Good for you. Remember we were fumbling with that
Yeah,
for
you're
a
the
while?
one that fumbled.
Did I fumble?
No, I don't know. I'm
Okay.
totally throwing you under the bus. She had a picture of this bag, and so I sent Darlene from Bags by Awesome Grit. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the thing where I'm sorry if we've been auto-focusing and the color's been changing.
Oh.
Hour and a half in, I'm figuring this out.
Yeah.
Anyway, asked her if she could get this fabric, or she still had some, and she did, and it just
So
honestly,
sweet.
this makes me so happy.
There's so many knitted items on here.
Yeah.
Everything's knitted. It's like the barn is knitted, a knit stitch. There's knitted blanket,
somewhere
the clothes.
there's little ducks on here that are really cute.
Yeah.
Or did I imagine that?
So sweet. There's some little chicks.
Oh yeah, right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cute.
So yeah, I did get a bag. Oh yeah, and
very sweet.
Just real quick.
Very sweet. Yes, go for
so
it.
That's the inside.
Yeah.
And then I told you guys about the Volenvine club that I had joined, and I think like the next day, my first shipment from that showed up.
Nice.
So this is the Edward Gorey is the fellow's name.
Artist.
And see, notice it's black and white.
Yes.
With a little red bird.
All right.
That's really cool, though. I like it.
It is cool.
And so this was the first installment in the club.
Yep. Yeah. Whatever you're trying to say.
And it is called Mystery, and it's on her footsie base.
Nice.
Glasses are going to have to go on for just a sec.
Yes.
Yep, footsie base. It is 400 yards of fingering. It's Blueface, Lancaster, and nylon.
Blueface luster, right?
Whatever I said. No, what did I say?
I don't even know.
I'm just trying to hurry now. The pressure's on. But anyway, it's a beautiful, somewhat speckled.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. So the Gory Details Yarn Club, first one.
So how long is that yarn club?
I think it's a 3-month.
A 3-month.
Okay. And I don't know if they're consecutive months or whatever.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'll just get 3 skins of yarn.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's
really cool.
That's like.
I love that. That's so cute.
But that's it.
Perfect for summer bag. Not that you need more, summer bags.
I don't need more bags. I know I don't need more bags.
I know, you should see my family room. It's funny because I have all my bags out now, and I used to not have hardly any bags. But you guys have sent us amazing bags.
Oh, right.
And so, Michelle's made me a couple bags, so it's funny because they're all over my family room.
They just kind of...
They multiply.
They do multiply. I've had a little bit of multiplying going on here.
I love it, though. I mean, it's nice to have a project in every bag. And
it is. Very
things
nice.
Organized.
Okay, well, sorry to have to rush on out of here, but you've probably had enough of us.
I didn't think the time would go by that fast. I told my husband, I said, yeah, just drop her off and then I'll take her. We'll go to get our hair done. And I thought, I'll probably end up hanging out at Michelle's house afterwards, just killing time.
Yeah. Well, and Michael asked, well, what time are you guys recording? I said 11. He said, well, okay, so Leslie's getting there at 11. You guys won't start till like noon. No, I think he said 1:30. I said, no, we're going to start before 1:30 because she has a hair appointment.
That's right.
But we did start late.
Yeah.
But it's not starting late. It's just there's a lot of...
We have to catch up. We don't get to chat
and
all
then
the time.
we have things to do, you know.
To draw prize, do different things.
We were busy.
We were
working hard.
The podcast work never ends,
Exactly. So have a good couple of weeks.
Yes.
Hopefully we didn't forget anything really important. Because life's
and get in contact with us if we picked your name for the
for either the YouTube
prize.
or the random prize. And I don't know.
Yeah.
That's it. Post us pictures of projects that you're working on. We'd love to see that. If you had any questions, ask us. One of these days we'll get to that.
We'll answer. Yeah.
But I mean, we kind of answered. We answered the the how do we knit.
How do we knit? And also, we thought about a retreat, and we've talked about it, and we'll have to continue talking about it because that would be a big endeavor. But it would be a blast. It'd be awesome.
Maybe we should start with me.
Maybe we should do
coffee.
a camping.
No, what are
retreat.
You talking about? You freak! No, we are not talking about that. I say that with all the love.
I know you do.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good couple weeks, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye.